Hi, this is Julian with Texas Music Spotlight. Today we have the band from Austin, Texas, Claiming Neptune. Claiming Neptune, how are you guys doing?
Really good, really good.
Pretty good. It's a little hot in this room, but other than that, we're good.
We're good.
Where are y'all at right now?
We're at the Music Lab on Old Street in Austin.
Oh, nice, nice. Is that like a rehearsal place or what?
Yeah, it's got a lot of rehearsal rooms.
It's our first time here.
Yeah, we're not usually here. We don't get very good internet at our regular space, so we came here today.
Well, thank you for doing the podcast. I really do appreciate it. Introduce yourselves.
Well, since I'm biggest in the frame, I guess I'm biggest in the frame and in life. I'm Adam, the bass player.
Robert, aka Jinx Master Flash.
I'm Lisa, the front one.
Derek, the guitar player. And I'm Josh, the drummer.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. How'd you guys meet?
Why don't you go tell him, Derek?
Derek, get up here and talk.
No,
we can hear
Can
you hear him okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay. Originally, the All-Star was like, Robert here was kind of tinkering on guitar, and then he picked it up and kind of really took off with it. And I told him I had been playing for some years. I told him, I was like, well, things get going, you are serious about it, we'll put something together. I was like, one of my passions was always to be in a band, kind of in the independent realm, and write some music and whatnot, and have a front person. And then so we just I mean, as soon as he could start playing, we started looking and kind of assembled the crew here. We got Lisa, and then Josh joined in next, and then Adam. So kind of took off pretty quick.
Awesome, man. Now, for those listening, there's a slight echo, and that's because of the playback audio you have on your end, the speaker. It's always better to have a headphone, but obviously you all want to hear everything. So if you could turn your speaker down just a hair, because we're in an echo.
How about that?
Yeah, and it sounds like he was saying everything twice. No, it's fine. It's good. What do you guys listen to? I know.
Is that all right?
What's that?
Is it still echoing?
Your echo.
Oh, how about when somebody's talking, I'll put it on mute. How about that?
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
So talk about some of your influence. I know the bass player is a Pink Floyd fan, right?
Yeah.
like
Big time.
how big time? How big time?
I don't know. I mean, since I was like in junior high school, like it was kind of like it was a slow and steady love of. I mean, it didn't start immediately, but it started when I was like 13 or so, and the stuff just got in my veins, and I think it definitely affects how I approach the bass.
Yeah.
That's probably the biggest. Like Roger Waters, he's like, I mean, he's not the most complicated bass player of all time, but
It's just solid.
Definitely knows the thing with space and like spacing and stuff like that. So
Right. I'm a bass player, so I understand what you're saying. So
cool.
What was your first Pink Floyd album?
That was The Wall. Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah. It scared me the first time I heard it.
It scared you. It still scares me. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
How good that thing is, right? Lisa.
Yeah, you get in the right environment, and you get enough soda pops in you, and you start hallucinating, like seeing the judge in the trial. Like I've had visions of the judge.
Yeah, we'll call it soda. We'll call it soda pop.
Yeah.
Lisa, what were some of your influences? Who did you listen to growing up?
When I was growing up, I listened to a lot of like 90s alternative, mainly because of my parents. Like that's what my mom would have us listen to and whatnot. So like the Cranberries, the Cardigans, those were like some of my influences as far as like vocal sound. And then Gwen Stefani from No Doubt, as far as performing, I admire her a lot because she just has like such a good energy when she's performing, and vocally she's awesome too.
So is this your first time fronting the band?
Yes.
Wow. What'd you do?
Pretty
What'd you,
scary. I'm very
yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm still working out the kinks.
What'd you do before this?
Musically, nothing really. Not with anybody, for that matter. But like I played the piano a little bit, and I
Sang in the shower.
yeah, but nothing really musically before.
Okay, so this is your first time out, huh?
Yeah.
Well, the band's been together for what, a couple of years?
About a year and a half at this point.
Is this your first album that's out?
Yes.
Had you done EPs before, anything like that?
Nope. This was going to be an EP, and then we just decided to extend it out.
Just kept going with it,
An
huh?
album. Yeah.
The new album entitled "In Times of Change," that came out in March 2016. So that just fairly came out last month. Holy moly!
Yep.
How's it going for you guys?
Well, I mean, pretty good. I mean, we're writing a bunch of new songs. Like we'll have a new one. We're playing one song from our album tonight, and then a new one that we started working on immediately after we finished recording.
Nice.
So
we have a lot of momentum.
Yeah, you got to keep going, right? Once you start writing, it just keeps going.
Exactly.
We got somebody in the chat room said the guitarist loves Katy Perry.
somebody must know her.
I mean, that's why you got in the music anyway, right?
Yeah, right? Who doesn't, right? Katy Perry.
That's his number one move.
Just a reminder, if you're in the chat room, later on we're going to open up the seat. If you want to chit-chat with the band, you can join in video and talk with them. You guys probably know them already anyway. The little hand claps you see there in the corner, that means that's like somebody cheering. So when you start playing, you start seeing those hand claps. I mean, they're giving props.
They're giving us love.
Yeah, give me some love there. All right. So talk about the new album. As far as like process, and it's the first album. So how was the first album jitters and?
It was a pretty long process because we started off recording just a few songs, and that kind of took a while, and then like we were in the studio for a long time,
like over 6 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like a long time.
I think kind of we got a rude awakening just going into the studio. First was just the producing side of it. We came in with some hard raw songs, and then they kind of got flipped, picked apart, and we had to go back and do some stuff, which took some time. So
was it self-produced or you had a producer?
Whoops. What'd you say? We missed
that. Was it self-produced or you had a producer?
We had a producer, Mark Donovan. He's a local guy. I mean, yeah, he's been in Austin for like 20 years or so. He used to play with Malford Milligan and also Buddy Miles, who Buddy Miles, I mean, you probably know, but he was the drummer for Jimi Hendrix for a while. So we're a few levels removed from Jimi Hendrix.
Now, was this
not really
all of you guys' first time recording?
Yeah.
I've recorded an album before. I don't know if Derek has or not.
Just some little garage type demo type stuff of kind of self-recorded type things. Nothing professional.
Yeah.
Like the.
It's always exciting to do your first recording session, especially 6 months long. That's a long time.
It was like we all have jobs, so it was like
right.
a constant balancing act of trying to get in there 2 or 3 times a week while holding down our jobs. It was interesting.
Right. Well, we've got a lot of people in the chat room now. Man, that's pretty good.
Nice.
So let's talk about the first song you're gonna do.
We are going to play a song called Apparition. It's song number 10 on it's the last track on the album. And Lisa, you want to talk about it because you kind of wrote the lyrics?
Right.
When I started writing the song, Adam kind of developed the bass for it first, and then when I heard it, I just kind of got like a haunting sort of vibe, and I just kind of went from there, writing the lyrics to it, and I showed him, and the guys were able to write their guitar parts pretty quickly to it, and it just kind of like fell together pretty easily.
Isn't that the best when it just falls all together?
Yeah.
All right, so let's try it out. Let's see how the audio sounds, and if we have to, we'll do it again. But you're gonna do what you got to do. Just get set up, and
All right, cool. Hopefully that mic doesn't fall over. No, I mean, he can't see everybody, so.
One, two, two.
Is that good? It's too loud? Loud? Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2.
All right. You say hold on, hold on. Are we good to go?
go ahead and read. Can you read the chat down there?
Oh, bass down a little. Okay.
And if you can mute the mic, the speaker on your side.
1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Check 1.
We don't-
Hey, hey.
There you go.
1, 2,
There you go.
2.
And turn the speaker down so that we don't get a loop.
1, 2, 1, 2.
All right, he says we're good. We're good. All right. But.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. Let me know when you can hear me.
All right, huddle back around.
All right. The overall tone.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you. You were. We just took the mute off.
All right. The overall tone. The overall tone sounded really good, but that echo is making the echo is making the song skip every 2 bars. And I was like, man,
really?
it's just. I don't know why it's echoing. I don't know if it's.
Well, let's. I don't know either. Maybe we can just try the built-in mic. I don't know.
No, I don't think it's the mic. I almost think it's maybe the connection problem.
It might be like. It might be
like a lag issue with the internet.
Yeah. It's not as fast as we like it right now.
Yeah, and I'm hearing echo every once in a while, and you guys started playing, and every 2 bars it would like skip. It's like, man, I want to use it. It sounds good, but it's just like I'll let you guys hear it, but
if you wanna like play our CD track over it, that would be fine.
we can do that. We've done it in the past where we had the connection was just really bad, and I just dumped in a song from the actual album. I just need permission. That's all.
Yeah, go ahead.
So other than that, I mean, the song sounds great. You guys sound really good together.
Thank you.
For being a short time together, right? Like a year and a half.
Yeah, a year and a half. Yep.
Yeah. And I hated telling you as a bass player to turn down.
Believe me, I mean, yeah.
Because I've been told that for 20 some odd years, 30 some odd years, and just the bass is too loud. It's never too loud.
Well, if it's too loud, you can't hear anything else. So thank you for telling me.
No, the mix is good. The mix is good overall. When I upload the video file, that's going to stay intact. But the audio file I'll change for the podcast.
Okay, cool.
So the Austin scene, you hear all about it. You've heard. Well, we hear things. You guys live in it. What's your opinion of the Austin scene?
I mean, obviously it's a good scene for live music. A lot of the shows that we've played around here, the guys have been pretty welcoming, and I have a good time with it. So I don't know about you guys.
From just playing shows around here, we've been playing probably, I guess, a year. Just trying to pick up shows with the other bands. It's real. Everybody's super talented. You hear from just some folk music to jazz to blues to independent. Everybody's really talented, so it definitely keeps us on our toes and keeps our ears hyping. So,
well, tell me about as big as the scene is there. Do you guys have trouble finding gigs?
Not really. We were fortunate from the very get go to find a few venues that liked us, and even when we weren't pulling people in the doors, we're still not pulling the doors, but.
I think it's for the live music here. It's a 24/7 thing. It's on a Tuesday. There's bands playing on a Saturday night. You always hear it. There's always music.
Right.
So there's a lot of opportunities for gigs.
Now,
yeah, and even places like you wouldn't think that would have music has music. So like we played. We played as a 5-piece electric band at a coffee shop one time, which was interesting. We played an antique shop, like a salvage, and somebody like we'll get paid, for some of these shows, some decent money, and it's usually like out of the way venues that are paying the money. So that's always nice.
Nice. So do you just strictly do originals? I mean, or do you find that doing covers? I don't even know. Do you guys do any covers?
Yeah, we do a couple. Mainly we do shows. We try to keep the majority of the songs originals. But we'll throw like a cover or two in there. But you wouldn't call yourself a cover band?
No.
No, good.
No, we have like four or five or six covers in our repertoire, something like that.
At the most.
At varying stages of satisfaction. Like Sarah, we play some Sarah Jaffe tunes, some Mazzy Star, some No Doubt. Some what?
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Nice.
Derek's-
Avery.
I mean, that's
Rihanna.
Jenkins' boo.
Rihanna, really? Oh, tell us about that.
Yeah, tell us about that.
I mean, it started from that Unfaithful video. But yeah, it's just grown and blossomed.
The love affair.
I would treat her definitely a lot better than Chris Brown. So
The love affair of a young man. So tell us about the best gig you've ever had.
Oh,
That's
good.
good.
It probably vary for each of you, right?
Like we played the best, or it was like the best show.
Just a show that you come off the stage, man, we kicked ass and everything was good. The crowd was great, just really hyped.
Probably a couple shows ago with this place called Woody's Tavern in Bee Cave, which is just outside of Austin. We played a really good. It was kind of cold. It was kind of cold and
Kinda.
well, it wasn't cold a show we've ever played.
Let
But
them know how we got that gig.
well, yeah, we got that gig. I mean, so we had a decent. I mean, it wasn't the biggest crowd we ever had, but it was a very enthusiastic crowd. The few people, the people that had out there, and we got paid for the show and stuff, which was cool. But we got the gig because that guy that owns that place saw us play our very first show at the Lucky Lounge in Austin, and I called him up out of the blue one day looking for shows, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm your biggest fan," blah 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 blah, which totally floored me. Like, I didn't know we had any fans. I mean, we do, but it was very surprising to hear somebody talk back to me like that on the phone and say, "Oh yeah, I know who you are." So that was like the first time that ever happened without me trying to explain who we are first.
So what about that gig made it special?
I mean, performance wise, we just killed it. We had really good sound, like a good crowd, just a good vibe. Like we've been working on our stage show a little bit, and it all came together that night as far as like not having a lot of downtime in between songs and like empty space,
Right.
like trying to engage the crowd a little bit. We're kind of like a band of introverts, so
Most
getting to that point.
Most musicians are.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, musicians, not front women or front men. So with that, what has been the worst gig?
Oh, San
San
Antonio.
Antonio.
Really? What happened?
Unanimous.
So we played at this place called the Reggae Bar.
Uh-huh.
Reggae band. It was like a little festival, and what really, I mean, there was people there and stuff, but what made it tough was it was really, really cold, like way colder than that Woody's show. And there was like, they had a big old bonfire going, and it was blowing like cold smoke in Lisa's face, and like
All of our faces.
I mean, it was blowing in all of our faces, and
Like at the end of the performance, I had like black ash all on my face from how much it was blowing. And then the sound too was just
We
awful.
even having feedback monitors.
Yeah.
I had a house kit, and it was completely dark, so I can't see nothing. I'm just guessing as to where I'm supposed to be playing, and it's like it's freezing cold. The guitars are going out of tune,
Yeah.
and like no one's appreciating the effort.
yeah, the guitars, like, it was cold, and the guitars are going out of tune.
I was singing out of tune too because I couldn't hear myself.
Yeah,
so
it's the worst when you can't hear yourself. I know.
Yeah.
Jules the Human, who is my son, and the guy you've been talking to the social media, Jules, he said you need to come to the limelight.
We'll book us a show. We're telling we're going to call, and we'll call. Yeah.
Jules,
Is that in,
Jules, you want to chime in?
that's in
He
San
said
Antonio.
I got you. He knows people.
Okay.
He's our social butterfly, and goes out and talks to all the clubs and stuff like that. So
Right on, man. Yeah, we'll come to San Antonio again. We got to
anybody in the chat room, you want to jump in and talk to Claiming Neptune, you're more than welcome to jump in a seat, video chat with them, say hello. We'll wait. We're not going to wait, but we're going to get to the next portion of the show, the podcast. It's called the Texas Two-Step, and what that is, it's two random questions written by Jules that have nothing to do with music, and he writes them on little cards and everything. Look at that. See?
Sweet.
So,
You like
so
games.
the first question: what job would you absolutely be horrible at? That's to any of you.
Public speaker.
Yeah, public speaker.
I couldn't be a salesman. I just couldn't do it. Trying to push a product, I can't do it.
I probably couldn't be a chef, even though I love watching cooking shows. I'm like the pickiest eater ever, so I probably wouldn't be that good at that.
Who else?
I don't know, man. I've had a few jobs and I've not been good at. Like, I'll tell you a job I actually had. Like, I worked for a pie company at one point. I was delivering pies all around New England for like a few weeks until I crashed the pie truck.
What?
You guys don't even know about that.
The great
Like,
pie
way
crash.
back. This was back when I was Josh's age.
Jeez.
So like driving a pie truck, man. So that's not a job for me.
What about the great pie truck incident? What about the rest of you guys?
Probably for me, an accountant. Man, I can't deal with numbers.
You don't like numbers?
I can't even count for my my own clothes and closet. So you know.
I was gonna say, I hope you're not the drummer. You can't count.
I'm the drummer.
Okay.
I could be a cat. That could work.
Last one. Who's it?
Yeah, I probably couldn't be a pilot. I don't like heights. So yeah.
Pilot. All right. Second question. Second question. If you owned a bar or restaurant, what would you name it, and what would the theme be?
If we owned a bar or restaurant, what would the theme be?
And the name of it.
And the name. Oh.
90s. Right?
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah, Jenkins got a smoothie bar.
I like the 90s theme. Throwback.
What's the name of it?
Oh.
So I guess the 90s and the theme would be 90s, huh?
Yeah, like 90s health lounge. I don't know. 90s health. Jinx Master Flash's house of 90s era smoothies.
All right, thank you so much. That was a Texas two-step. What do you guys got planned for this year?
Well, first off, we have a show next Tuesday. That's in the nearest future.
What's the date on that?
Where we started.
At the Lucky Lounge, which is
Where we started.
it's 26th.
26th?
Next Tuesday, so it's the 26th.
Yeah, we need as many people to come out to see us. Feel like we're seasoned now, so we'll definitely put on a good show.
Are you playing by yourselves or with some other bands?
We're apparently playing with some of the bands, but I'm not sure who it is yet. It's not on the schedule. It might be just us. Not sure.
Cool.
We'll
What else you got?
find out that night.
Ooh, somebody
Any kind of big?
I like that.
Oh yeah, Jules. He said you should name it the Neptune Bar and Grill.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Space Lounge.
Oh, that's good. That's it. That's Space Lounge.
Thanks, Lance.
That's our restaurant.
So you got the show next Tuesday. Anything else coming up in this year? Any big plans? Did y'all do South by Southwest?
We play some unofficial shows,
Okay.
and so we made some good contacts during South by. We played like 4 unofficial shows, like right around that time. But yeah, hopefully next year we'll get an official slot. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
But
yeah, man.
let's see.
All right.
I mean, other than that, we're just gonna be like, we're gonna play as many shows as possible and
Writing our new album.
We're
writing new songs.
Yes.
we're also working on getting some merch out, and we're trying to record our official video for Apparition,
Okay.
which will be later on this month. So hopefully that will be coming out pretty soon.
Y'all plan on doing any traveling?
Yeah, we want to tour like we don't have like set plans on how or when we're going to tour yet, but it is a goal like in the next 6 months or so to go out on tour.
The reggae bar in San Antonio?
Yes. hopefully if they'll have it. No, I don't know.
There was no redemption.
Yeah.
There's no redeeming that.
Awesome, guys. Tell me about the last song you're gonna do.
This one is not on our new album, so
It's gonna be on the next
maybe
one.
since you're going to be playing the song for us.
Yeah, I'll pull any two songs you want me to use, and if you want to do the new one here, you can do the new one here, and then I'll
Okay.
pull the other two.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, it's called "Slow It Down."
Slow
So
down.
we'll see, or it's called "Slow Down."
Yeah.
Slow down. We'll see.
It's new.
There's a dispute on the name.
Well, it's slow something. Yeah. So it's called "Slow Down." It'll be on our next record, which we'll hopefully like start recording at some point over the next 12 months.
Cool.
But yeah, that's it, and we'll get to it whenever you want us.
Cool. You can get set up. This is Slow Down. New
Okay.
music from Claiming Neptune.
I put the mic in a different place, so maybe it'll work better this time.
Just waiting on Big Sexy over here. So I'll just take this time to give a shout out to our Neptuners channel. We appreciate your support. Continue supporting. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook. We have our website, claimingneptune.com. Instagram, Claiming Neptune. Yeah, we love you guys. Took me by surprise to see the way things have become. It's only just begun, and I know that I'm not done. Maybe one day you'll be happy with me by your side. It's not always been mine. But just know that I still try. Oh, dreams of cars and dreams so long before your heart stops beating. Still, although your thoughts are racing, I'm so we can do it. Oh, dreams of cars and dreams so long before your heart stops beating. Still, although your thoughts
Very cool, guys. Very cool.
So do you have the same
Yeah,
problem
it's the
that
same
time?
thing. I'm not sure what it is.
Okay.
My
That's too bad. We can send you a version of that song that we played live
yeah.
if you want to play that
If you got,
instead. Yeah, I'll do that.
that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll do that when we get home later tonight.
Cool. Then let's do an outro here and yeah.
Okay.
So where can we find you guys on the internet, on the interwebs?
Mostly it's all of your just like / claiming Neptune on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube.
Oh yeah, wow, we're on Snapchat now. We
Oh,
haven't
cool.
really been using it that much, but I would like to start using it for when we do shows and stuff. That way, everyone can kind of get the behind the scenes on us and stuff.
Awesome. The new album, In Times of Change, available on iTunes. Is that correct?
Yes.
All your digital
iTunes.
formats. You can find them at
All
their
those
website, on their Facebook. Go ahead and give the website and Facebook.
ClaimingNeptune.com is our website, and Facebook.com/ClaimingNeptune is
Awesome, guys.
Facebook.
Awesome. Thank you guys for doing the podcast. Lisa, Derek, Robert, Joshua, Adam. Did I get everybody?
You did.
Awesome. You guys, thank you so much. If you want to hang out after I stop recording, you're more than welcome to. This is Julian, my partner, Jules the Human. This has been the Texas Music Spotlight.
Thank you, guys.